Italian values. A moment to be shared. Grana Padano, an Italian feeling.
You experienced racism. Why didn't you walk away?
That's a really good question.
You're a politician.
I'm not a politician. I don't read the polls.
Yeah, you
I
are
sit
a
in Judiciary
politician.
Committee. No,
you are very definitely a politician.
No.
The very fact that there were not people who looked like you.
Hold on. I'm only halfway through my answer.
Is secret schooling happening across Afghanistan for girls?
It does.
You simply can't assume that.
Actually, yes, you can.
Hard Talk on BBC World News.
A year on from the beginning of the war in Ukraine, the fighting continues.
The Russian lines are very close. In fact, we're hearing they're just maybe a kilometre away.
See the headlines as they happen with breaking news alerts in the app and get the full story with bbc.com/news. Follow the story for all the latest with BBC News.
4:55 on the morning of February the 24th, I found myself at the heart of war.
President Putin has announced what he calls a special military operation.
As journalists, we will never truly understand what it feels like to have your home destroyed. But the next best thing is for us to find those people and bear witness to what they have gone through.
There are endless moments when this war feels pointless, and this is one of them.
There are so many human tales of survival and recovery.
An undeniable moment, President Zelensky appearing in the heart of Kherson.
Many predicted Russian troops would be wandering Kiev within days.
Ukraine's defence has been both surprising and extraordinary.
Sadly, this war is still happening, and we will continue to tell the story of the conflict in Ukraine.
This is BBC News. I'm Samantha Simmonds. Our top stories. As experts try to find out what caused a fatal train collision in Greece, protesters say it was an accident waiting to happen. Foreign ministers from the G20 group meet in India, with the war in Ukraine likely to top the agenda. Russia is due to address the UN Human Rights Council in Geneva days before investigators publish a report into possible Russian war crimes in Ukraine. And the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been asked to vacate their British base of Frogmore Cottage. Hello, and to all of you watching on PBS and around the globe, a very warm welcome. The Greek Prime Minister Kyriakos Mitsotakis says a committee of experts will investigate the causes of Tuesday night's rail disaster that saw two trains collide, killing at least 43 people. Mr Mitsotakis said everything pointed to human error being to blame, but rail union members say safety systems weren't working properly and there had been repeated warnings about this. Nick Beak reports.
The aftermath of Greece's worst ever rail disaster. A station master in a nearby city has now been charged with manslaughter by negligence, and already the country's Prime Minister says tragic human error was to blame. But that has sparked anger overnight, including in the capital Athens, because for years there have been warnings the rail network was not safe. This surgeon, who came out of retirement